Good morning. Welcome to a Friday morning, October 23rd, 2020. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino from NYNJPA Weather. And yet again, fog is in place throughout the region. We have a few isolated showers and drizzle as well, especially up towards the Catskills. But overall, the main story, once again, is the fog, with visibility ranging anywhere from a quarter of a mile, actually a third of a mile, up to around 2 miles throughout the region, especially along the coast. Temperatures range in general from the upper 50s to mid 60s, and winds are coming in from the east around 2 to 5 miles per hour. And the visibility is really becoming an issue, especially for the airports and for the morning rush hour. But a little bit of good news, at least, is that we're not seeing much in the way of rainfall. Maybe a little drizzle here and there, but that is about it. When you take a look at our surface map, not much has changed the past few days. This front still remains off to our northwest. It's starting to rebound as a warm front as this cold front and wave of low pressure approaches. Now, this low pressure system will head up towards the St. Lawrence River Valley, and this cold front will be moving through tomorrow, and that's going to be clearing out all of this low level moisture and thus the threat for fog, with a few isolated showers in the afternoon tomorrow. And then after that, this high pressure system will build in for Sunday with rather pleasant weather conditions. On the radar, as you can see, not much in the way of rainfall, just a spitting little bit of shower here and a little bit of drizzle there, but overall pretty quiet. Now, when take a look at the infrared satellite picture, it kind of tells us a lot. First of all, you don't really see the low clouds very well on this satellite picture. We'll take a look at that in just a moment. And that's really important because that tells us the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere are really relatively dry. So that's why we're not seeing much in the way of moisture. Now, back here is our cold front. Now, all these cold cloud tops, they're all going to be heading out in towards Canada and will not be reaching our neck of the woods. By the time this cold front moves through, maybe an isolated shower, but that's it. And most of the lifting will be focused well north of the region. And this out here is Epsilon. It is a hurricane that is steadily weakening as it's moving north of Bermuda. Don't worry, it's not going to impact us, but if you have any friends and family out towards Western Europe, let's say Great Britain, Ireland, Spain, Portugal, you might want to keep an eye on this storm, as it's going to have a chance to really get very strong and have a chance of impacting much of those locations. Iceland probably should keep an eye on this as well. It's going to be a nasty storm, but not for us. A little bit closer to home, here is our visible satellite picture, and you can clearly see all the low clouds and fog. A little bit more milky. This is where you get your fog, and then you see this area right here. This is where you get more like your low level clouds, but not really fog. Okay, so overall, anyway you slice it, it's pretty cloudy and foggy out there. And this moisture is going to be hanging around throughout much of this morning until we get a little bit better mixing. So let's dive into this forecast for today. After the fog lifts, watch out for an isolated shower. Temperatures rising into the upper 60s to lower 70s. For tonight on through tomorrow morning, a cold front will be approaching. It's still a threat for a little bit of fog, maybe a little bit of an isolated shower, but overall not looking for a lot in the way of precipitation. Lows in the mid to upper 50s. On tomorrow afternoon, the cold front clears out of the region late morning, early afternoon, let's say between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. After that, very dry air builds in and we start to see clearing skies. Look for high temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s. On Sunday, high pressure builds in, but we get a north to northeasterly wind over the region, so a little bit more cloud cover and a bit cool. Look for lows in the mid 30s to lower 40s. Those mid 30s more likely towards the Poconos and Catskills. High temperatures will be in the lower to mid 50s. A few upper 40s will be possible over the Catskills and the Poconos. Now on Monday, a warm front will move through, and that's going to lead to some widely scattered showers and temperatures ranging from the upper 40s to lower 50s for lows and mid 60s for highs. On Tuesday, a cold front, the first of many, will be moving through with a few widely scattered showers, lows in the lower 60s, highs in the mid 70s. On Wednesday, another cold front moves through, one in the morning, one in the afternoon. And these cold fronts will be capable of some isolated to widely scattered showers. Not a washout, but more of a pest here and there. Look for lows in the upper 40s, highs in the lower 60s. On Thursday, Yep, more cold fronts, one in the early morning, one in the mid-morning, and one in the afternoon. These will produce the threat for a few widely scattered showers. Look for low temperatures in the upper 30s to lower 40s, highs in the upper 50s to lower 60s. And on Friday, yet another cold front moves through with some isolated showers, lows in the lower 50s, highs in the upper 50s. Now, we're going to have to watch this low pressure system right here. Doesn't look all that impressive, but I am getting some model data that would suggest that this storm may be a bit more impressive than what's being shown here. So there's a chance here we might be dealing with a rather stormy period of weather for Halloween. So we'll watch that very, very carefully. That is your forecast discussion for today. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino, and as always, stay safe out there.